KP in the house. You already know how to bounce.
I pushed myself so much to my limits.
It's Disney Detonation coming at you from the Transformative Content Fair U Studios in New Jersey, and I'm your host. And today, as you can tell by the intro, it's a KP episode. Now, all these clips are the leftovers from the vlog that I had earlier. I'm listening to what the analytics are telling me that I should cut down the length of time for each of my vlogs. So normally I would have included all these clips in the last vlog, but I did not. So, and another thing I wanted to touch on is comments. So I've been collecting a lot of the comments. I'm going to do a vlog exclusively on the comments. Now there's 4 types of commenters that I feel comment on my channel. There's people who are like-minded, like myself, or at least find this funny, or for whatever reason enjoy the content. Then there's the people that are like, and I was actually like this second tier of commenters at one point, because I watched this channel. I didn't pay any attention to anything he said or did. I just wanted to see Disney stuff, and I marginally listened to what he said. And I think, this is my opinion, that because I'm showing you like the hypocrisy and the contradictory stuff that he does, it pierces their what they want their perception to be of this guy, and they flip out. Then there's the third tier that just genuinely don't like me. They come on here, they preface everything by saying, I don't like Disney vloggers, I don't like KP, he's a fool, but you're you're too old to be doing this, you're jealous, you're an asshole, whatever, your content sucks, reevaluate your life, blah blah blah. And then there's the fourth tier, which are the classic trolls, where they just come in here and they try to like, I stir trouble. It's the same. They just say inflammatory things a lot of the times that aren't based in fact, or just lies. And those are like, I initially wasn't going to get rid of those people, but I can see now that they don't serve any purpose at all. They just come in here and they just disrupt things. The other two people, the other two classes that I mentioned are fine. But the only reason why I'm bringing this up now is because there is a commenter in here, and not to bring everything down, but I'm going to do it anyway. So my father died of CLL. It's chronic lymphatic leukemia, and he had it for 9 years, and it was a rough go. And so here, this aSoldiersGirlieGirl, she has stage 4 cancer, and she's claiming it, or she's stating it's metastasized, which means it's gone to other organs in her body. Now, I just want to hope the best for her and hope she gets better. And I went on her channel, and one of the most heartbreaking things about this whole thing is that it appeared as though to me that she had a daughter. There's a video of her with this child over 10 years ago, and I would imagine the kid was like 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I'm assuming. And so she's got a teenage daughter, and she's going through this right now. So I'm dedicating this vlog to you, aSoldiersGirlieGirl, and I hope on some level we can give you, or I can give you, just like a smile or some respite from what you're going through right now, because I can't physically relate to it, but I can emotionally relate to it. So let's get into it. So the first couple of clips are going to be about well, of course KP, but it's going to be not satire. It's going to be more informational, I kind of want to say. This is kind of some of the stuff that I wanted to do from the get. So the first clip is called Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. It's the closest thing that we have into a theme park. I know it's not that, but you know what? Doesn't this look like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory? We're gonna see if it has any availability a little bit later.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. He's saying, I want to see if there's any availability. Now, if you see where it says Candy Smith and you look up and you see those windows, this is an actual hack, life hack for the Emporium. So there's a bar up there. Okay, that whole glass window is there's a bar butted up against that, and there's high top tables all around there. Now, if there's no if you got to get a reservation, and from my understanding, he got a reservation that was 2.5 hours. I think he got in earlier, but you can, if you go in through the front door and you go to the right, there's stairwells or an elevator. You go up there, you can sit at the bar, or you can get on one of these hi-hats, and you don't need a reservation for any of it. So that's a hack. I'll show you that after we're done with this clip. And another thing is, they were going to call this the Chocolate Factory, from my understanding. And also, when this place first opened, I was talking to some of the cast members, and they were going to use the likeness of Gene Wilder, who was the original Willy Wonka, but he then got Alzheimer's, however you say it, and his family took over his estate, and they broke all that negotiation off with Disney. This was told to me by a cast member. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that there was a man somewhere in the Midwest who sued Universal for this whole design of this restaurant. So let's get back into it.
Or potentially right now to eat here. It's really good food. Twosome Chocolate Emporium, really good. AKA Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory here at Universal. I mean, let's be real. What restaurant has characters that walk around, you know?
Crystal Palace, Cinderella's Round Table, Akasher's, we could just go on and on. Chuck E. Cheese.
Not a lot.
Okay, so here's what I'm showing you. So this is a stock photo of that bar, and it's awesome. I don't know if you've ever been there. This is a photo that I took from the bar. So when you're up there, you get a really good view of the entire lake and all the surrounding stores. And this is the drink menu, and I'm a big fan of old fashions, and I got a chocolate old fashioned here that's freaking awesome. All right, so the next clip is called "No Park Pass Needed."
We're headed on into Universal, not Islands of Adventure today. There it is. Keep in mind too, you don't really need you don't need a park pass to come to Universal like we have seen at the other.
I don't know what he's talking about. So the City Walk is where the two parks are butted up. The entrances are within City Walk. So you have to go through City Walk to get into the Universal parks. You don't need a park pass to get into City Walk, which is the same as kind of like Disney Springs. It's restaurants, it's shops. So it's Universal's equivalent to Disney Springs. So you don't need a pass to get. He's almost making it sound as though you don't need a park pass to get into the parks.
Resorts here, theme parks, Disney. So I really don't feel like they cap the park attendance. I mean, they might, but it's going to definitely be a very, very busy experience over here for what we've seen the past couple months at Disney.
I mean, the only thing I can glean out of that, and this is another KP thing, like he's talking about reservations. You don't need reservations, park reservations to get into Universal. Okay, now we get into the satire, and hopefully we can make a soldier's girly girl smile a little bit here. So the first clip is called Sawzalls Are Scary.
Ooh, that is kind of sketchy just seeing here in my walkway. We've got just some power tools. With a knife,
it's not a knife. It's a saw. It's called a sawzall or a reciprocal saw, and that's the blade for the saw.
Chilling here. I think they fixed that, but that's kind of scary.
Anyway,
it's kind of scary. Wow. All right. So the next clip is called "One Louder."
Side note: I'm stuck between two people, someone over here and someone over there, who just blast their music. And I can just hear it thumping.
Yeah, it's called living in a condo. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you live in a condo or a townhouse and you have people butted up against, some of the walls in your home.
We're in an apartment, but we're also in an apartment, and I just feel like it's kind of rude to blast music. Maybe they don't.
It's rude if it's after hours.
Don't know they're doing it actually loud. But then again, it doesn't really help when the apartment has these installed.
They're called speakers.
And they can go up to literally max volume that I've ever heard max volume go to.
The numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11,
the
and
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
One thing I dislike about this place, and it's kind of up to the draw of what your neighbors are going to be.
It's the draw of your neighbors.
To the draw of what your neighbors are going to be.
What type of neighbors moved in? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, so the next clip is called One More Step.
Isn't it like
But it's not. We're just ready for the next step.
Yeah, we're ready for the next step, but I don't think that we need to like get engaged right now. But like
There's one more step.
there's more.
Yeah, there's one more step. There's more than there's several more steps. There's marriage, there's kids, there's career.
There's one more step. We're just stepping stones.
Yeah.
Oh, so stupid. All right, so the next clip is called the 3-drink minimum, and I thought this was interesting. I don't know why they had to keep saying that the amount of drinks they were having on New Year's. So here we go.
Cheers to the first drink, baby.
Cheers.
Happy New Year. Now, we're actually not going to be drinking too much. Probably just like 2 drinks.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
Case might have 3. But like, we're here for the vibes. Like, I feel like in our past we would have drank more, but now we're getting older.
He's married to married. What has he been with this girl for a little over a year? In our past.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 1 or 2 and I'm good. I'm solid.
We're good for sure. The one and only Violet Saki.
Second drink of the night, Violet Saki, because it was the shortest line.
Who cares?
We had to stop at the Rose and Crown. It was like 5 people deep.
Whoa. Stop the clock.
Really busy. What'd you get?
I got the Pim's cup. This is just Pim's, I think it's gin and then Sprite.
I mean, as long as you're not throwing up or sloppy or whatever, it's New Year's Eve. I mean, why are you explaining to everyone how many drinks you're having? Who gives a shit? All right, so the next clip is called House, and I mentioned this in the other vlog. This makes absolutely no sense to me.
The story on that is pretty ongoing on why my life has been packed away. I was supposed to move into an original apartment. Well, I was supposed to move into one. That wasn't ready, so they moved me to here. And then I decided to move to another place, and that wasn't ready, and hence we're still here until our next place.
Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
I mean, it just sounded like a bunch of gobbledygook. And I thought some of the vloggers were saying that he's buying a $700,000, or vloggers. Some of the commenters are saying he's buying a $700,000 home. I know he did videos with his parents. I don't normally like. I'll watch some of the videos with his parents, but I don't clip them, so I don't remember what was going on there. But it doesn't make any sense. So here's the next clip is called KC Cockroach.
Okay, I can't wait to see this. Oh my gosh, she is so flippin' cute. So the bug is under there. Supposedly it's dead because she sprayed it with Raid. What if I open this and it's not dead? Just runs out right now. What we got?
I mean, and that's a real cockroach, or at least the ones that I'm used to. Not that huge, like almost hissing cockroach he had in his garage the other week. Now, if you got a cockroach in your house, you got a problem. It's either there's somebody's filthy, like it's upstairs, downstairs, whatever. I don't know what how many people are surrounding her condo or her apartment. I have no idea, but you need to call the homeowners association and do something about that, man.
It's a little cockroach.
It's not funny.
Little cockroach was in there. She put a cup over.
What a dope. All right, and again, here's wishing a soldier's girly girl good luck with her chemotherapy. And this last clip is the weekly mix. And I've been recording this on the 10th. I'm going to try that whole thing where I release it the next, whatever date I want, which will be tomorrow. So here it is, the weekly mix. And let me get rid of myself, and that'll be the last clip for this vlog.
I wish I had like a camera person just documenting this, because you're not seeing us dancing.
Fuck yeah!
Do half a tablespoon, or teaspoon. I do.
And it is God tier. God tier.
I use this butter. You can use whatever butter you want. I throw in a forkful.
Setting up some iFarts booth, y'all. And yes, I said iFarts. Last time I said it, I don't think any of you guys knew what it stood for. It stands for Festival of the Arts, aka iFarts. That's a joke. That's a joke. Trying to be funny here. Trying to lighten the mood.
I'm letting the butter cook.
The left is always the right choice.
Gonna get, what is this? Through something like stress and just like anxiety. I'm not the best cleaner because I got other things in my mind. Cleaning is never on my mind when I have other things in my mind, right? No matter what realm they are, we're all really motivated people in some certain realm.
That's ridiculous, Mo. And transmission.